die!
Oh well, that concludes our series on how to die during the long dark. Until next time, I'm your host, Burton, coming to you live from my basement. Dang it, I wasn't recording that entire time. Oh well, we're gonna have to do an entirely new series! Hello one, hello all, planned hopes and fondest dreams. I'm your host, Burton, coming to you live from my basement. Today, we're gonna be doing a new series called The Long Dark. Sandbox Alpha Mode version 200. Apparently. Apparently 200? I don't know. Yes, I've wanted to do a Let's Play on this game for a while, then I just forgot about the game and I didn't do a Let's Play series on it. So now we're gonna do a Let's Play series on it. Get back here. Yeah, the title screen fades off every once in a while. So, story mode we can't do yet. That's not available in alpha. And we can't load our game that I just died on. And options and quit. We don't want to do that. So we're gonna have to do sandbox mode. There are 3 modes in sandbox mode. There is Pilgrim, which is basically your teddy bear, care bear level type thing, where like animals won't attack you. It's really easy to survive. That's more if you just want to like get started with the game, or you just want to find something out, like experiment probably. Then there is Voyager mode, probably the basic average mode that you're probably going to be doing most of the time. You're an explorer. Animals will attack you. You're equally part hunter and hunted. And yeah, that's the mode we're going to be doing. And then there's Stalker mode, which is like the extreme challenge mode. Zombies everywhere. You're not going to survive. Although there's no zombies in this game, there's wolves. So yeah, it's like wolves are the main thing that are like a problem in this game, I'm going to say. And I think they're priority like number, I don't know, 3. Because like you got to watch out for like a few things. Let me write that down. Priority number 3. So yeah, wolves, they're priority number 3. And they're basically that just stalker mode is like you have a million different wolves everywhere, like wolves times 5, and there's already wolves everywhere, so that just makes it really, really impossible to survive. But we're both going to be doing Voyager mode, and I don't want to stay too long. There's a guy and the girl character. I just did the girl character, so we're going to do the guy character, and he's kind of your default character. I'm going to do Mystery Lake also because it's kind of your starting area. That's your first area you go to. That's your go-to area, and I like it. Let me think. What should priority number 1 be? We'll get to that when we get there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay, I think cold. I don't know. I'll get to all of that. So, Mysterious Geometric Storm. I'm not even going to read that. Sometimes, even to live is an act of courage. Seneca. I like that name, Seneca. So here we are. Welcome to the Long Dark. It is 5:42 in the morning. We just got through a plane crash, although there's no plane anywhere. So first things first, you're gonna pull out your flare because flares are like those are like your lifeline at the beginning of the game because of wolves. Like I said, everywhere, right over there, there's a wolf. Okay, so continue this way. Frozen Creek, we're doing good. Frozen Creek is a very good location to start off at because if I'm right, then when we get over here, question mark. No, it's not here. I think it's in the direction the wolf is. Maybe we could just sneak this way over here. I'm gonna try this, but yeah, so Long Dark. Let me actually pull tab out for a second. We have fatigue, cold, hunger, and thirst in the bottom right of the corner, and then calories. Calories is basically hunger, not too big of a problem though. Even when you, and then there's overall condition, which is on top of that, 100% right now. The thing that is going to be a biggest thing of a problem to us right now, it says, is hunger. Cold is also going up though, thirst and fatigue at the same time. So we need to neutralize at least one of those just to get it out of the way. But I'm going to say cold is probably your next priority, especially, I mean, it depends on what you're doing. If you're just camping out and you're staying in one location, your biggest priority is probably going to be hunger and thirst. If you're going to be running around like I do a lot, then you're probably going to be having a biggest problem with cold. Cold is a big... Okay, this is good. Let me put that down. Cold, priority number 1. And then, yeah, so this is a good location to start off at. I need to be careful, though, because wolves tend to be around here a lot. I need be very, very careful. So this is the unnamed creek. I like this location. It's very nice. Unnamed. It's unnamed. That's the name of it. The unnamed pond. The name of it is unnamed because somebody was too lazy to come up with a name for it, so they just call it unnamed. I love the creativity involved with this. Cattail plant. We're gonna need to take a lot of those. But yeah, so I didn't actually explain what this game is about. This is a survival game where the goal of the game is to just survive. No, examine the frozen corpse. Thank you. So yeah, you just have to survive and live as long as possible. Yes, that will. Oh, and the character speaks. I forgot to mention that. He's a little bit loud, so when I get up into this, I'll talk a little bit more. This shooting stand. What is this? Bandages? Junk. Okay. And a newspaper. Okay, cool. We can read the news. Not really. We don't read the news. We got a ton of inventory in here. I'm not going to go through all of that yet. So, fatigue, cold, hunger, thirst. I'm going to say that hunger is number 2. Probably number 2. So... yeah, we got, it feels like negative 10 degrees Celsius, air temperature. The goal of the game is to survive as long as possible. I mean, it's dependable. This is sandbox mode. You could do several things if you want to. So maybe your main goal in this game is to get killed by a wolf as quick as possible. I don't know why you'd want that to be your goal, but I don't know. People are crazy. And maybe your goal is to see, like, if you could find the bunker locations, because those are cool. The bunker locations we'll get into later. Maybe your goal of the game is to collect, just get the hunting rifle so you can shoot stuff. Maybe your goal is to take down a bear. I don't know. So, yeah, let me explain this also for a little bit. Your biggest priority probably is, like, animal-wise and wildlife-wise, is probably wolves. But there are also bears, rabbits, birds, and there's fish, of course, but those aren't really too much of a problem because it's frozen out, but... and I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. So the biggest, wolves are everywhere, but there are bears in this game. If you manage to come across one, most people say you should not go to one. Like, you shouldn't attack one, especially like with your bare hands or a flare or an axe or something. And it takes like 3 bullets to take down a bear, so yeah, we're not gonna go after one of those very soon. What we need is a hunting rifle, and if I can find the location I'm looking for, then we might be able to get a hunting rifle very, very, very early in the game, mind you. So we just need to get to the top of this location. If we do come across the wolf, which I am not too worried about, wolves will attack you. You don't attack wolves typically, they attack you first. Then, yes, okay, need to be careful. This would be a very bad time to die in the game. Okay. This is my second favorite location in the game. And it's getting colder. Okay. Ignore that. So flares can keep away wolves. That's why I'm gonna keep one out the whole time. Until I get my gun, which I'm gonna keep that out. Yes! Trapper's Homestead. Right before I did the recording I just did with myself dying, this is where I was. Because if I go in here, this is gonna introduce caves to homes. Congratulations, you are probably in the safest location in the game. This is, there's no gun. Okay, there's no gun, but yeah, not too big of a problem. We have a rifle round, we could take that, just for safekeeping. A knife, we could attack wolves if we wanted to now. Fir wood, cedar wood, let's check inventory space. I'm fine. We got like reclaimed wood.
I could use this.
I know you can use that. Antiseptic, bandages. We got tons of stuff in here. This is what the fans have called safe houses. Safe houses are basically locations you could go to, and you probably could stay for a very long time, just surviving off of the resources around the area, which is very nice. I like doing that. Although I'm more of an explorer kind of guy, so don't expect me to stay here at all because there's not a gun. If there was a gun, I might have stayed here a little bit longer, but nope, no gun, nada, zilch, zilch, nada, zilch. Yeah, it's just a lot of me talking, but I like talking, so this is fine. Another thing I probably should explain to you is searching. Yeah, you just search through a ton of stuff in this game to try and find resources. And it takes a little bit of time, but it's not too big of a problem. There's also fires and stuff. I mean, it's a lot to take in, I think, at once. Now, this is something we're not going to probably do ever again in this Let's Play series once I finish going through this. Yeah, we found a bandage and an energy bar. Wow, these guys are junkies. Like, look how many energy bars we got already just from doing that. We got, like, 4 energy bars, a beef jerky packet, and I mean, we got herbal tea. That's good. And then, okay, so this is something we're not going to do very much in the game, but this is a safe. Okay, so don't expect me to do this at all again in the game, but safes are basically, you could break into them, but there's not a lot of them in the game, so don't expect this to be too much of a problem. By the way, this is still alpha, so updates are going to be constantly taking place. Let's restart that. This is intense. This is what you call intense safe opening. It's like about 45, so wiggling over there. Yeah, safes happen to have good stuff in them. Hopefully I get the really good skier jacket that I found in here last time. But yes, carefully moving over. I don't want to miss this last tumbler. Actually, yeah, let's miss it. Let's just go for it. Let's go. Go. Move. Move. A little bit at a time, a little bit, but kind of faster. Any second now. Any second now. Any second now. I know, any second now. Yes! Okay, there, I opened it. First try. Not really. Flare, that's good. Rifle round, another rifle round. We need those. Okay, that was not worth my time. But rifle rounds are going to be, like, super rare, especially when we get a gun and we're going to be blasting everything in sight. So, yeah, that's kind of the end of this episode today. We don't have a lot more we need to get done. I'll check this locker. I explained the game. We went through a little bit of stuff, and yeah, we're done. Until next time, I'm your host, Burton, coming to you live from my basement. See ya! Well, you can't get enough of me and you want to see what's next? Click this link and it'll zoom you out right over there.